Yes, hello everyone, wherever you are, or whatever time you're watching this. This is the fourth episode of Hashtag Playing Together.
Hello, we are Desi and Johan, or the Sudden Knot, and today we have a special guest, Lee White. And yes, it's you.
That's
and
you.
I would like to ask you to say a few words about yourself.
Hi, I'm Lee. I'm originally from Canada. I'm living in Berlin now, and I've been an improviser on stage since about 1992, and I've been teaching and performing around the world and all over lines, onlines, offlines, and any line I can find.
Okay.
And I don't know, I'm one of the old improv guys.
Well, no one has heard 1992, I guess.
Well, there is a few people that are still in the business from before that.
Okay, yeah.
But I can generally move faster than most of them.
Funny. Okay, well, Lee, thank you so much. You're here.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, many thanks. So what we will do today, we are going to play all of us together for 15 minutes. And after that, don't switch off your PCs. We will have an interview with Lee. We have a bit of a chat about improv and the things you do and the things you like and whatever. But before we start, we need a suggestion. So Lee, I have a secret list here of 180 words. So give a number between 1 and 180.
I will give you the number 74.
74. 74 feelings. Feelings. Okay, let's switch off the camera and let's play some music. It's dark and cold in the streets of Paris. It's the 1st of September 1950. We are not far from the railway station, the Gare du Nord. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. The moon shines on the wet cobblestone streets. There's a man and a woman, and they are talking.
It's beautiful.
Think so?
So it is cold, but I kind of like cold when it's so beautiful around.
I don't know, it just looks like another city to me.
We have to survive this.
We don't have anything. They took our money.
And it's
We were
not
supposed to be on that train.
I know. We will find another way to get on the next train. I promise. I actually have an idea. I can say I'm pregnant.
What?
Yes, I can say I'm pregnant and they let us on the train.
Are you pregnant?
A little bit.
That's not how pregnant works. You're either pregnant or you're not.
Hey, I am.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Because I don't know what I want to do with this baby. We don't have money, we don't have home, we have nothing. And the last thing we need is a baby.
We had money. We had a home. You wanted to come here.
Oh, it's Paris. I want to sing here to become a famous singer.
Is it healthy to sing when you're pregnant?
See, yeah, now I cannot even be a singer with this baby. And then I have to spend the rest of my life taking care of this child.
No. We do.
Yeah, sure.
What does that mean?
And you're a man, you're a guy.
So?
Men don't take care of babies. They go outside with their friends and drink.
Is that the way I treat you?
No, but this is what my father was doing.
Look at me. I'm not your father. Am I?
No.
I don't work 3 jobs and never see you. I tell you I love you every day.
So you promise? You will be there for me and the baby every day?
I'll promise you every day. As soon as you wake up and as soon as you go to sleep. Or I guess just before you go to sleep. You know what I mean.
Thank you.
We're not the only 2 people to just have been lost here in the streets of Paris. We're gonna make it.
Oh, the train is coming.
Let's get on the train and we'll explain it to them. Hey, it's gonna be okay.
I know. I'm just, hormones and everything. I'm a bit emotional.
You're always emotional.
Yeah.
John, congratulations with your baby.
Well, thanks. I was nervous to tell you.
Why? Why are you nervous to tell me that?
Oh, you don't always react well to things. You know what I mean?
The baby, my son, is a big responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, I'll learn that as I go, you know?
You have to make sacrifices, you know that.
I guess so, yeah.
You have to work hard, have an income and money. Just like I did.
Yeah, well, maybe not just like you did, but...
Why not just like me? Do you think that I'm not...
Look, Dad, you provided, okay? You provided a house and money and food, and this is...
Yes. Provided, that's the word.
But that's not all that a child needs.
No,
Dad.
only thing a child needs is financial security. And all that bullshit about emotions and feelings.
Dad, you can't really believe that.
Of course I do believe that. Of course. That's the way I raised you, my son. Look at you.
Dad, you're telling me to ignore the emotional side of things? You're angry every day. You are emotional.
No, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not emotional. Never, ever.
Happy people don't yell, "I'm not emotional." Look, Dad, I don't know what happened when I was born and what you were like before that. All I know is that you are an angry man, and I don't want to live with that kind of anger. I can't.
I suffered so much when I was a young boy on the farm with my parents. In the 19...
Dad, I don't want to hear the story again.
No. You have to come and work in the company.
Look, I need a job.
Yes, you do.
And I would appreciate working with you for the company,
Good.
But I can't be yelled at every day. You can't be angry every day.
I'm not angry every day. No, I'm not angry. No.
Do you even hear yourself?
Come on. Wait. Where is he? Knew it. Oh.
2 months I've been stuck in that office. Hey.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, I'm sorry you're late again. You promised to help me, and you're never here.
Yeah, I'm at an office, okay? I'm trying to get something done.
Office for 16 hours, and then you come home, you eat, and you go straight to bed.
And you know why that is? Because I just spent 10 hours in an office getting yelled at by some old man looking for numbers that don't exist in any books or any files anywhere. And then I got to come back here just to have you yelling at me too? Everyone's yelling at everybody.
This old man has money and he's not a loser like you.
Do you think he's not going to be here? You think he's going to show up and help take care of anything? He didn't before. He wouldn't do it now. I grew up in that house with him. I know exactly what he's like.
Okay, listen. Your father has a lot of money. Do you think you can get some of this money? Somehow. Maybe we can open a bar where I can sing and you can sell food and alcohol to people. I came here with a dream.
He's not going to give us money.
Here, this screaming baby is not my dream.
He's not going to give us money to open a bar so that you can sing. And he's going to tell me I got to work there to earn the money. And I can't. I can't work there and love you. I can't do both. It doesn't make any sense.
In that case, you will have to find a way to get the money from your father. Or I'm taking the baby and I'm going back to my family.
You think your parents are going to help you open a bar?
No, but at least I'll have somebody at home to talk and to help me with the baby.
Why don't I stay home with the baby? My dream is to not work for him. My dream is not to be stuck in that office. Maybe I'm not smart or something, I don't know, but I don't have a dream. You do.
That's a good idea. I can go there and work for a while and find money and open the bar, and you can take care of the baby.
You should sing.
Yeah, but I need money to start the business, you know?
No, you just need to sing. Go out on the street. Go to every audition for a musical. Do anything you can to sing. Don't open a bar. That's not your dream.
So you think I can go to an audition and start singing? Maybe they would like me, and
I like you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I am going to the theater tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'll stay here and take care of the baby.
Hey,
Okay.
thank you.
End scene. Okay, you're back.
Oh, well, I got what I wanted.
Oh, so nice.
Oh,
Oh, it were feelings, lot of feelings and emotions.
I had to pick 74. What's wrong with me?
So let's go to the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to ask me any tough questions, are you?
No, I don't
About your
think so.
feelings, or
Please do. Ask whatever you like. Where do you
Okay.
want to start?
I can start with the first question. What was your first improv experience, and when, and how was it?
Oh, now that's a tricky question. I'm going to go sort of to a different sort of answer than I think you might be asking me, which is the moment when I realized that if I improvised, it was funnier than if I did the thing that I had planned to do. My mom would send me to this summer camp when I was a kid, and on Fridays, the kids would put together little, scenes or sketches, and it was a Bible camp. Even though I wasn't a Bible kid, I went there because they had horses. This is a more complicated part of the story, but anyway, so on Friday they have the skit, and we're recreating some story, and all I had to do was walk across the stage and go to someone else and say, "Hey, where's the cow?" or whatever. I don't remember what the thing was about. But for whatever reason in my head, my body just like snapped, and I did this like weird little funny walk across the stage. Everyone laughed. And then you've all felt it, that moment when you get that big laugh. And I was like maybe like 10 or something. And I was just like, oh, I need this.
Yeah.
That was when I realized that, like, hey, I don't have to know what I'm doing. I can just take these chances, and I will get laughs, and I will get rewarded in a sense. So that was kind of the moment that I realized that sort of I had this improv. So I didn't call it that. I didn't know what it was. I'd been taking some acting classes.
Yeah.
So I had a sense of what improv was about, but for me it was about scripted work, like what to do if you forget your lines. So that was sort of my first sort of moment of like, I remember having a conscious sort of thing about like, oh, I get how improv can help me and how I have an instinct for it. But I would say like 92, around the time that I started, I was with a big group of kids. We were all kind of like between 16 and 20, and we started an improv group. And those were really the formative years of me going like, oh, I get how this is working. I feel that impulse. And even then, I wasn't an improviser in the sense of that you guys would think of it. I mean, Europeans in general study it in a way that just wasn't done in the 90s.
Okay.
80s. So, I mean, the difference between improv then and now is so great. So, those are two answers?
Yeah, that's fine. So what do you think are the biggest differences then between the 90s and now in terms of improv?
75 books that don't tell you anything, but they have improv in the title, so you have to get them.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is people say, oh, do you have this book? And I'll go, no, I haven't read that one. And they go, oh, it's got a great chapter. No one ever says the book is great. It's always a great chapter in the book. But like, you know, if you want to call it the science of improv is different. I don't think really until like the 90s sort of long form boom did people really start sort of thinking about strategies or right word's not coming to my head, but the way to approach it, the sort of tools that we use, how do we use these tools. There was some simple basic stuff, but the sort of popular idea of the language of improv that we use sort of off stage, I think really exploded in that 90s, and it's changed a lot since then.
And when did you start talking about yourself with as being a coach and teaching? When did that start?
When did I start calling myself that? A couple weeks ago, I guess. My improv career, if you want to call it a career, was never a conscious decision. It wasn't something that I was like, oh, today I've decided I'm going to be an improviser. I wanted to do scripted work. I liked sketch comedy, and I liked that world of things. But then the improv just started. I had more and more opportunities. People were interested in seeing the group I was in. People were interested in taking workshops from us. And so then I started teaching, and then I started learning how to teach and what do I want to teach. So I was already kind of touring and traveling and teaching before I realized, oh, this is what I do. Like, because I haven't been to like an audition for a movie or a TV show in years. I haven't like, you know, occasionally someone will phone me and say, hey, do you want to say a sentence in my movie? I'm like, yeah, all right. But like, I don't, you know, like I always thought I was going to be an actor in the scripted sense. And so really I just kind of woke up one day and went, oh, I'm an improviser, I guess.
Is there anything in improv you've seen but you have never experienced but you really like to try?
I think it's more about I mean, there's people that have done shows in places I'd be jealous of, you know, like when you hear about a friend who's doing a show in front of like 7,000 people in an arena and you're like, how the hell did that happen? And you're like, well, that's just how it's done in Spain or whatever. And you're like, how, you know? I get jealous of audience size more than than format. But I'll definitely say like one of my biggest weaknesses is music and dancing, like singing and dancing. Like I am horrible at it. I get people booing at me at karaoke. I am a terrible singer.
I know the feeling.
So I mean that's definitely something that I'm envious of. Heather from the nursery in England is an amazing singer, amazing performer. I have another friend, Henrietta from Drama Light in Heidelberg, Mannheim, and she's just an amazing performer. And when I see like really good improv singers, those who actually hit notes with the musician, those who make rhymes because they're smart and you don't see them coming, like all of that stuff, I'm completely envious of. Even friends of mine who are in the hip hop rap world who can freestyle rap, I'm just like, ugh. Yeah. I can do 2 sentences, and then after that, it's just, ooh, here I am to say that it's today, and then it's gone. Like, that's as close to rapping as I can get.
Okay. Well, so, I also like, you know, like musical improv, and I'm trying to trick Johan into it, but we'll see.
There's always this one character in a musical who just talks and explains things. You know, they come out usually near the end of the song, and they'll go, "Come on, everybody! If we all join together and work hard, we can fix this town." I'm really good at that character. That's me.
So, Lee, you have your own website. I think people can contact you through the website, but you also teach at the Gorillas, yeah?
I teach through mostly through D Gorillas and their Improv school, and that's dgorillas.de, Improv school, something like that, / I have my website, It's Lee White, and there I have some information about me, and I'll be putting up some classes soon, some new stuff that I'm working on. And other than that, Facebook is pretty easy way to find me. I have my like private sort of regular Lee page, and then I have my like I'm a performer page. But I can be contacted through both of those. And otherwise, you can send mail. No, nobody sends mail.
Talking about the classes and you teach, what are your most favorite passionate objects, topics you like to teach?
Well, I think I come from a bit of a story background, so I always love talking about stories and what makes stories work, which then comes back to character. It's really amazing how character and story are so connected for us as improvisers. Once a character has kind of been defined, we should know what their story is that we're telling. And I find a lot of improvisers are still kind of like, we're making it up as we go along. And I kind of go, yeah, but there's only so many stories we can tell, and you have to have a strategy of looking at who we've built and what story is the way we want to tell it. So you can have a character and tell it this same character's journey through a science fiction story or a romantic comedy. But in a sense, it can be the same character. So those are things I really love. In the last little while, especially with the online stuff, I've been really into like monologues and narration. And I think monologues is another thing that improvisers just kind of like just go with and don't think about and don't have any kind of strategies or attacks to those kinds of moments when you're alone on stage talking. And, there's that classic thing of like someone's on stage and then they just start go, Larry, where are you? And that's just them saying, I don't know how to be here alone. So I think those are some of the things I really enjoy teaching. And in the sense of talking about improv, I always bring everything back to Star Wars, the original trilogy. I think everybody knows this about me that's ever taken a workshop with me. But what I'll say about that is that what I love is the great examples of storytelling and how we can use these to help guide us as improvisers, whether you like Star Wars or not. Understanding its structure and how that story was created is very informative for us as improvisers and how we tell stories.
Okay, good. Daisy, do you have another question?
No.
I thought you had.
Let me ask you guys, what are you doing in the future? What's your plan? You're doing these online shows? Are you going to keep doing this?
Yes, I hope that we also, after everything returns to normal, that we can continue with some online stuff because we meet so many nice people on the internet. So,
I really miss the live shows.
I miss the live shows
and my students.
And I miss my students, but I'll tell you, if it wasn't for these online classes, I wouldn't have met Johan through an online workshop.
No, true, and we would not have played together today. So, which is awesome too. So,
especially in these crazy times, it's easy for us to look at all the things we don't have. So I try to remind improvisers to look at what we do have. We have the ability to meet people from all over the world so much easier. And in ways that we wouldn't have focused on before. And now you can do a workshop with someone in San Francisco or Sri Lanka on the same day.
True.
So there's a lot of amazing things that can happen through all of this sort of crazy world that we're living through right now. So look for those positive things. There's a lot of great things we can still do.
And then continue doing that.
We will do. So we have our duo shows. We sometimes work together with Simulate Improv now, with sort of collaboration. And this thing, #playing together, so this is the 4th time we did it. And we have 9 shows in November with 9 different amazing people who like to play with us too. We do 2 a week, so
Well,
so
I'll come back anytime you need me.
Okay, that would be great. Super.
Cool.
Okay, good. I think that's, unless someone wants to say something.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us, Lee.
My pleasure, honestly.
We're really thrilled. And good. Goodbye to everyone. And,
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. So,
stay healthy. Stay happy. Learn how to push the off button.